Have you ever felt like you're on an emotional roller coaster with someone who alternates between being intensely interested and frustratingly distant? It's a perplexing situation that can leave you feeling off balance and confused. But what if we could tackle this unpredictability with the calm and calculated mindset of a Stoic? Stoicism teaches us to remain steady and thoughtful amidst the chaos of life, and today we're going to apply that wisdom to the hot and cold dynamics of modern dating. In this video, we're not just navigating the highs and lows of being ignored or pursued. We're mastering how to turn these emotional swings into a strategic advantage. We'll delve into why women pull away and how you can respond with poise and purpose, transforming frustration into opportunity. By embracing Stoic principles, you'll learn to remain unshaken and effectively manage these emotional shifts. So get ready to turn confusion into clarity and become the calm strategist in your own dating journey. If you find these insights valuable, don't forget to hit the like button, share this video with anyone who might benefit from it, and subscribe to our channel. Join us as we continue to explore profound life lessons and grow together in wisdom and emotional strength. Now let's get started. Number 1. The pitfall of excessive adoration. Engaging in over-adoration can project weakness, an approach unbecoming of a man grounded in Stoic principles. Women may exhibit ambiguous behaviors in relationships, yet a genuine man reciprocates warmth and respect only when it is sincerely offered. Stoicism underscores the importance of maintaining dignity and self-respect, ensuring interactions are conducted from a position of strength rather than desperation. This stance isn't about being unfeeling or distant, but about respecting yourself enough to establish clear boundaries. Stoic philosophy encourages us to cherish our internal virtues rather than seeking external validation. Women might sometimes attempt to become the center of attention and manipulate scenarios to their advantage. It's crucial to preserve your dignity and not relinquish control over your emotions or actions. If you succumb to her maneuvers, expecting gifts or favors in return for affection, you only diminish your worth. Stand firm and distance yourself from such dynamics. Understand that your value is rooted not in appeasing others, but in steadfastly upholding your principles and self-respect. Consider a scenario where you encounter a woman who lavishes you with attention, making you feel appreciated. As a Stoic, savor these moments, yet remain grounded, aware that your true value is intrinsic. If she subsequently withdraws, hoping to incite you into lavish displays for her attention, recognize this as a manipulative tactic. Such insight allows you to discern that genuine relationships do not demand compromises on your values or integrity. In these situations, disregard any false pretenses of affection. Recognize the absence of sincerity, and a Stoic man, seeing through such deceit, opts not to participate. He maintains his composure and self-regard, deciding that his integrity outweighs intermittent displays of affection. This choice prevents him from becoming overly attached to someone who does not mirror his sincere sentiments. Ultimately, a Stoic man places his character and virtues at the forefront, impervious to emotional manipulation. In the realm of relationships, this translates to setting firm boundaries and resisting manipulative behaviors. By remaining true to oneself, one invites relationships characterized by mutual respect and genuine connection. Adopting this method ensures that your relationships are founded on authenticity and mutual esteem, steering clear of manipulative dynamics and shallow allure. Number 2. If she's cold, you're colder. Stoicism imparts the importance of emotional resilience and rational thinking, particularly when dealing with the unpredictability of human behavior. This teaching becomes crucial when interacting with women who may test your emotional fortitude. If a woman displays distance or indifference, the Stoic response is to be even more composed and self-controlled. Men who lack confidence might pursue a woman displaying such aloofness, depleting their emotional and financial resources. This often results in becoming a subject of derision, seen as entertainment rather than a respected peer. You don't want to be that person, the one marginalized in social circles for. Desperation persisting in this behavior only solidifies negative perceptions and undermines your regard as a high-value individual commanding respect and admiration. It's essential to disengage from emotional games women might employ. Emotional tactics like tantrums or mood swings are used to influence men. Those who succumb to these tactics lose their balance and subsequently their dignity. Men of strength, who adhere to Stoic virtues and see themselves as leaders, keep their emotions in check. They apply logic and judgment consistently, maintaining tranquility when a woman acts coldly. They don't respond with desperation or cling, but remain balanced, showcasing their stability amidst emotional storms. Imagine you're involved with a woman who suddenly grows distant. A less secure man might inundate her with messages seeking reassurance and attempting to regain her affection with grand gestures. This only drives her further away and cements her emotional leverage over him. Conversely, a Stoic man would respectfully give her the space she appears to need while continuing to invest in his personal growth and interests. He maintains focus on his aspirations, social life and hobbies, affirming that his contentment and self-worth are independent of her presence. This composed approach often leads her to recognize his value and respect his emotional resilience. By avoiding an overly attached demeanor and responding with thoughtful, measured actions, you safeguard your emotional health and command respect. This strategy ensures you are perceived as a man of high value, someone who remains dignified under pressure. Number 3. Value your time. Time stands as your most precious asset, and squandering it on those who fail to recognize its value does you a disservice. Stoicism teaches us that each instant presents a chance to lead a life filled with virtue and intention. It's imperative, then, that you utilize your time judiciously and engage with individuals who honor and appreciate your presence. Consider this scenario for clarity. Suppose you've been casually dating someone who's recently started to distance herself. You send a message and her replies come late, sometimes taking days and lacking enthusiasm. As a follower of Stoic principles, it's important to see these signs as cues to reassess both your engagement and the value you place on your time. Recognize that not everyone will cherish your efforts, and that's perfectly acceptable. The objective is to spot these red flags early and adjust your actions accordingly. A man of high value doesn't waste effort chasing someone unresponsive. Rather, taking a step back to reflect is both strategic and reflective. A break from initiating contact isn't merely a play to garner attention, it's a vital period for self-examination. Use this time to contemplate what you truly seek in a partnership and determine if this person matches your aspirations and principles. This pause also allows you to maintain your emotional equilibrium and avert rash decisions that could compromise your dignity. After giving it some time, reach out with a straightforward message like, "Hey, I've been thinking about you. Want to catch up this weekend?" Her reaction will reveal much about her interest level. If she responds with enthusiasm and a willingness to meet, it indicates a genuine interest. However, if her replies remain indifferent or dismissive, it's a definite sign that she doesn't value the effort you're making. At this juncture, choosing to disengage is crucial. Walking away isn't about defeat, it's about recognizing your value and refusing to settle. As a Stoic, you understand that your time and energy are invaluable. Opting to step back is a powerful affirmation of your self-worth and a declaration that you won't accept being devalued. Recall that a true Stoic doesn't permit himself to be disrespected or exploited. Walking away is not an act of weakness, but a demonstration of self-respect and strength. You deserve a partner who treasures your time and presence. By choosing to exit, you not only conserve your time, but also uphold your dignity. This stance unequivocally asserts your worth and unwillingness to compromise, attracting those who truly value and respect you, which resonates deeply with Stoic values. Number 4. You're the backup. Understanding someone's true intentions can be complex, but we can make educated assessments by observing their actions and the circumstances. If her interactions with you are inconsistent, alternately warm and then distant, it's possible you're her safety net. This indicates she may have feelings for you, but is simultaneously attracted to another, creating a cloud of uncertainty about her intentions. Desires this situation is challenging, yet such indecision is not uncommon. Like men, women too struggle with emotional clarity and decision-making. For a Stoic, recognizing that you are being used as a backup option is crucial for your emotional well-being. Your peace of mind and self-respect should always come first in such scenarios. It is vital to remain composed and think logically rather than letting emotions dictate your reactions. Avoid feelings of frustration or the urge to vie for her affection. Instead, adhere to Stoic principles. Accept what you cannot alter and manage your response. Her hesitancy reflects her own doubts, not a deficiency in you. For instance, if she fluctuates between being affectionate and aloof, strive not to let these changes impact your emotional state or dictate your actions. Respond to her positive advances in kind, but guard against becoming too emotionally invested. Overextending yourself can undermine your autonomy and trap you in a cycle of seeking her validation. True Stoicism involves enjoying the moment without tying your happiness or self-esteem to her unpredictable conduct, thereby preserving your emotional stability. A practical Stoic tactic is to stay confident and self-possessed. Engage with her in a friendly yet reserved manner, indicating interest without dependency on her acknowledgement. For example, if she cancels plans or appears indifferent, refrain from showing irritation or sadness. Instead, calmly accept what has occurred and proceed with your activities and passions. This displays your independence and emotional resilience, setting a clear boundary that you respect yourself too much to be swayed by her indecision. Such a stance not only garners respect, but may also lead her to appreciate your true worth. Embodying Stoic virtues enables you to control your reactions and preserve your inner peace. This disciplined approach commands respect and may prompt her to recognize your significance. Above all, it ensures that you honor your own well-being, which is fundamental to any healthy relationship. A Stoic man knows that his value is rooted in his inner fortitude and serenity, not in external approval. This philosophy not only aids in navigating complex relational dynamics, but also lays the groundwork for enduring emotional strength. Number 5. Confronting challenges with courage. Often, men experience frustration due to a woman's discourteous or unpredictable behavior and remain silent instead of addressing it. This frustration may arise from various reasons, including the possibility that her actions are a deliberate test. Although it might be uncomfortable, women sometimes use such tactics to gauge attention and commitment. Ignoring these behaviors or failing to address them can lead to resentment and confusion. Recognizing that this might be a challenge to your character and assertiveness allows you to handle the situation with clarity and determination. Faced with such tests, do you choose to remain mired in confusion and frustration, or do you step up decisively? Stoicism advocates facing difficulties with courage and clear judgment. Instead of suppressing your feelings, embrace a bold approach and confront her behavior. This step involves moving beyond your comfort zone and tackling the issue head-on, demonstrating your self-worth and respect. Imagine you're involved with someone who begins to act distant or indifferent. This shift can be perplexing and painful, especially if the relationship was previously flourishing. Instead of letting this uncertainty consume you, approach her in a composed and respectful manner. You might say, "I've noticed you've been distant lately. If we're to move forward together, I need openness and honesty from you. Can we discuss what's happening?" This direct conversation fosters transparent communication, which is crucial for any relationship's health. By initiating this dialogue, you assert your value and respect for your time. You take control by addressing the issue with poise and confidence, clarifying that you will not accept mistreatment. This stance compels her to be straightforward, freeing you from enduring silent discomfort. In doing so, you establish yourself as a man of action, ready to tackle issues rather than evade them. This assertiveness is appealing and sets a standard for how you expect to be treated. Stoicism emphasizes preserving your inner peace and integrity by dealing with challenges openly and sincerely. You exhibit strength and respect for both yourself and the relationship. Taking this proactive step demonstrates your willingness to endure discomfort for the sake of genuine understanding. Aligning with Stoic virtues of bravery, wisdom, and self-discipline, you are not overwhelmed by emotions, but use them as indicators to take action and enhance your circumstances. This approach fosters a relationship grounded in mutual respect and truthfulness, creating a robust foundation for enduring intimacy. If you've journeyed with me this far and are still engaged, I invite you to take a brief pause and comment below with "Embrace challenges." This simple act signifies that you genuinely resonate with the message we've been exploring. Your participation means a lot, and it's a testament to your commitment to personal growth. Now let's continue. Number 6. Mastering emotional control in interactions with women. It's paramount to stay composed and manage your emotions and behaviors effectively. A common pitfall for some men is their tendency to panic, leading to unbecoming behavior. This often stems from a fear of rejection or a feeling of inadequacy, which might prompt actions that diminish their self-respect, such as excessively pleading for attention. Such desperation is counterproductive, as it portrays a lack of self-confidence, which is inherently unappealing. It's important to recognize that women are often attuned to subtleties. A minor gesture can draw them in, while an inconsiderate remark can push them away. This sensitivity necessitates careful consideration of every action and word. For instance, on a first date that's progressing well, avoid behaviors that might seem desperate, like overly frequent texting or repeatedly asking for reassurance. These actions can make her feel overwhelmed and undervalued. The key is to balance demonstrating interest with maintaining a respectful distance, ensuring she feels valued but not pressured. From a Stoic viewpoint, managing the flow means preserving your inner tranquility and not allowing external circumstances to influence your behavior. Stoicism teaches the importance of focusing on elements within your control, your thoughts and actions, and accepting those you cannot influence, such as others' perceptions of you. Acting from a place of self-assuredness and respect naturally cultivates others' respect. This strength is cultivated through self-discipline and introspection, recognizing that your worth is independent of external approval. Women are often perceptive of desperation, which can be a significant deterrent. Conversely, maintaining your poise and exuding confidence signals that you are self-sufficient and not easily affected by external pressures. Confidence is attractive because it suggests reliability and stability, traits desirable in a partner. Moreover, women may subconsciously test men to assess their emotional resilience and stability. How you respond to these tests, such as reacting calmly and confidently to a last-minute cancellation, can demonstrate your strength and reliability. Instead of showing frustration or desperation, a composed reply and a focus on your own interests not only preserve your dignity, but also indicate that your well-being doesn't hinge on her presence. Therefore, to avoid diminishing your respect and to maintain a balanced dynamic, it's crucial to act within limits and refrain from overreaching for affection. By doing so, you safeguard your dignity and self-respect, pivotal qualities for any Stoic man. This approach not only helps you maintain her respect, but also bolsters your self-esteem, fostering a positive feedback loop that enhances both your personal growth and your relational dynamics. Number 7. Avoid creating illusions. A common disparity between men and women lies in their pace within relationships. Men often rush, while women may prefer a more measured approach. This difference can lead to misunderstandings and tension. Consider this scenario. You meet someone and initially, everything seems perfect. However, as she begins to withdraw or show less interest, it's easy for men to jump to negative conclusions like, "Maybe I'm not good enough," or "She might not find me attractive." Such thoughts are usually not grounded in fact, but rather in insecurity and fear. Dwelling on them can make you appear desperate and weak. From a Stoic viewpoint, maintaining control over your emotions and thoughts is crucial. Creating stories based on uncertainty and fear rather than grounded reasoning is a path to distress. Instead of succumbing to self-doubt, focus on the established facts. For example, her initial interest was genuine. That's a fact. If she begins to distance herself, that too is a fact. However, the reasons behind her change in behavior remain speculative until proven otherwise. Imagine you've been on several dates with someone who suddenly becomes less responsive. Rather than concocting thoughts like, "She must have found someone else," or "I must have done something to upset her," pause and assess the situation objectively. She might be facing personal challenges, professional stress, or simply need some space. Premature conclusions only lead to unnecessary worry. Keep in mind, if there was no initial interest on her part, she likely wouldn't have engaged with you at all. Therefore, maintain your composure and trust the process. By focusing on what is factual and maintaining your poise, you show both confidence and self-respect. This method aligns well with Stoic principles and enhances your appeal. In essence, resist the urge to let your imagination construct narratives of doubt and insecurity. Be guided by tangible evidence, remain serene, and concentrate on your personal growth. If a relationship is meant to develop, it will do so naturally without the need for desperate measures or overthinking. Embrace Stoic wisdom, live in accord with reality, accepting what you cannot change while diligently working on what you can control. This philosophy not only aids your interactions, but also enriches your life, fostering peace and fulfillment. Number 8. Spark a fire within her. Why engage in games when you understand your own value? If she treats you more as a plaything than a partner, it's time to reassess your involvement. Remember, your worth is significant and inherent. You ought to view yourself as the most appealing and intelligent person in your circle. If her frustration arises when you refuse to partake in her manipulations, maintain your resolve. Ceasing to play her game means keeping alert for fresh opportunities. If she sends mixed signals, she will soon recognize that you are a desirable man who doesn't entertain uncertainty. You may even encounter someone who appreciates you more. Making such decisions often prompts a shift in her behavior towards you, potentially sparking jealousy and a renewed effort on her part to capture your attention. Observing her struggle can confirm your success. Imagine you're in a relationship with someone who's hot one moment and cold the next. As a Stoic, it's prudent to conserve energy rather than decipher her actions or chase her approval. Reaffirm your self-esteem and let her unpredictability slide off you without causing disturbance. For example, if she cancels plans at the last minute and expects you to always be available, respond calmly. You might say, "I understand your priorities, but I have my own. My time is valuable, and I must treat it with respect." By stepping back and maintaining your dignity, you demonstrate that you're a person of high value who respects yourself. This approach not only safeguards your peace of mind, but also signals clearly that disrespect will not be tolerated. Often, this display of self-assurance and respect might prompt her to reevaluate and strive to regain your attention. However, by that point, you will hold the reins of control. Stoicism teaches us to remain unaffected by others' inconsistent behaviors and to concentrate on what we can control, our responses and choices. Number 9. Uphold your standards. When interacting with women, it is crucial to establish and adhere to clear standards. Compromising your values or self-respect for transient approval should never be an option. For example, if you value honesty, integrity, and mutual respect, these traits should be non-negotiable in any relationship. Suppose you are dating someone who occasionally tells white lies or displays manipulative tendencies. Rather than dismissing these behaviors to avoid conflict or due to physical attraction, you should confront them directly. Employing a Stoic approach means calmly explaining that honesty and transparency are fundamental to your values and crucial for maintaining a healthy relationship. This stance isn't about inflexibility or harshness, but ensuring your interactions are sincere and respectful. Imagine a scenario where a woman you are interested in consistently cancels plans at the last minute. Instead of passively accepting this erratic behavior to maintain her interest, communicate your standards calmly and respectfully. You might express, "I understand unexpected things happen, but I value my time and would appreciate it if we could commit to the plans we make." This dialogue isn't meant to be confrontational, but a clear expression of your needs and expectations. By doing so, you safeguard your self-respect and establish how you expect to be treated. Asserting your standards positions you as a man of high value who does not tolerate actions that conflict with your principles. This stance not only garners respect from others, but also ensures you are surrounded by individuals who share your values. In practicing this, you embody the Stoic ideal of living in alignment with your values, preserving inner peace regardless of external situations. The Stoics held that our tranquility is derived from within, strengthened by our commitment to our principles. Standing firm in your values shows both yourself and others that you are not influenced by external approval or temporary desires. Remember, asserting your standards is not about imposing control or expecting perfection from others, but about respecting your own principles and ensuring your relationships are founded on mutual respect and shared values. This approach not only reinforces your character, but also attracts those who respect and resonate with your genuine self. When your interactions are based on mutual respect and clear standards, you lay the groundwork for deeper, more enduring relationships. Thus, you exemplify the Stoic pursuit of a virtuous, wise, and principled life. Number 10. Prioritize your aspirations. Consider this. You've encountered someone who appears interested yet exhibits inconsistent behavior. Rather than obsessing over decoding her messages or pondering her thoughts, redirect your attention. Engage deeply in your work, devote time to your passions, or acquire new skills. Perhaps you've contemplated getting in shape, authoring a novel, or launching a venture. Now is the opportune moment to pour your energy into these endeavors. A man who dedicates himself to his objectives inherently exudes attractiveness and earns respect. Women are instinctively attracted to a man with a definite aim and trajectory. This doesn't imply neglecting her or showing disinterest. It suggests making your own life and wellness a priority. For instance, if your career ignites your passion, immerse yourself fully in it. Allow your accomplishments to stand out. Your commitment and ambition will not only boost your self-confidence, but also enhance your allure. Stoicism emphasizes the significance of self-discipline and resilience. Harness this focus to construct a rewarding life independent of her fickle moods. By concentrating on what truly matters to you, you not only become more appealing, but also forge a life that is rich and fulfilling on its own. This strategy aids your personal growth and demonstrates a deep respect for yourself, prioritizing your ambitions above someone else's uncertainty. For instance, if learning a new language or mastering a skill has always intrigued you, now is the ideal time to embark on that journey. Enroll in a course, practice consistently, and observe your progress. This enriches your life and keeps you active and engaged. As you develop and evolve, you will naturally attract individuals who value and respect your dedication to personal growth. Moreover, concentrating on your goals assists in maintaining emotional stability. Instead of fluctuating with the uncertainties of someone else's emotions, you root yourself in your purpose. This stability makes you more immune to emotional upheavals and helps you remain composed. A man who is serene, self-assured, and focused not only attracts but also inspires trust and admiration. Remember, a Stoic man understands that his real strength lies in controlling his actions and responses. Thus, release the urge to constantly seek approval or clarification from her ambiguous signals. Focus on your journey, and by doing so, you will naturally evolve into a person who commands respect and admiration. This embodies Stoic philosophy, living with purpose, integrity, and autonomy. As we wrap up today's exploration, let's ponder the volatile terrain of contemporary dating, a world where affection can flicker erratically, intense at one moment and aloof the next. Through the lens of Stoicism, we've not just learned to endure, but to adeptly steer through these emotional whirlwinds with grace and strategic insight. Our session today went beyond merely coping with indifference. It was about mastering the art of engagement and grasping the ever-changing dynamics of human interactions. By the end of our discussion, our aim was to guide you from a state of confusion to one of clarity, from emotional unrest to Stoic insight. Armed with these tools, you are now equipped to be the architect of your emotional landscape, maintaining serenity amid turmoil and mastering the intricate dance of affection and attention. If the insights from this video resonated with you, please show your support by liking this video. Share it with friends or anyone who might find our discussion beneficial. Don't hesitate to comment below and share how this video has shaped your perspective on relationships. Your interaction is crucial for our growth and enables us to continue delivering valuable insights. If you haven't subscribed yet, do so now and become part of our community of thoughtful and resilient individuals. Remember, never reduce yourself to being just an option in someone else's playbook. Stand strong, address disrespect head-on, and make decisions that reflect your true value. Settling for less or begging only undermines your worth. Maintain your dignity and manage your emotions with the wisdom you've acquired today. For further insights and strategies on confronting life's challenges with Stoic fortitude, take a look at the recommended videos displayed on your screen now. Thank you for watching, and until our next meeting, continue to cultivate wisdom and emotional resilience.